Whether you need to reset, detox, or just sneak in some extra veggies into your diet, this super green smoothie is just what you need. It's a kale and spinach packed smoothie, naturally sweetened with fruit and a homemade raisin paste. It's a good for you treat that's easy to make and kid approved too. So come on, grab your blender and I'll show you how to make it. What's up, universe? Welcome back to our kitchen. And in case you're new here, I'm Julie, I'm a chef, I'm a mom. And for this season of our show, we're focusing on some easy and yummy snacks that we can actually execute and film while our son Lincoln naps. With all that said, I think it's time to make some super green smoothies. What you're gonna need is almond milk, raisins, ripe banana, kale, spinach, and frozen strawberries. What I think is the most unique part of this recipe is the raisin paste. It's what we're gonna use to naturally sweeten the smoothie. So I have about 1.5 cups of raisins soaking in 3 cups of boiling water until it was fully covered, and I let it hydrate and plump up for about 10 minutes or so. As you can also see, the color of the water has changed. So we're gonna reserve some of this raisin water. I'm just gonna grab a measuring cup and reserve about 1/2 cup. That was a pretty good shot. And then we're gonna drain the rest of it. And if you taste it, it just tastes like a wet raisin. It's just slightly more plump. And you're gonna want that to be soft so that you can blend it up. So we're gonna start by pulsing it a little bit, and then we're gonna add some of the raisin water little by little, maybe like a tablespoon at a time. We'll still just do a little bit to get going. You are looking for like a peanut butter consistency. And you can, to me, I think that's pretty perfect. Okay guys, it's not the prettiest look, okay? But I think this is a perfect way to just have something on hand that you can quickly whip up smoothies anytime you want. This keeps in the fridge for a while, like maybe even 2 to 3 weeks, or you could freeze it into ice cube trays. All I would do is normally put this in a jar and keep this in the fridge or just let it cool down. Lucky for me, I have another batch that I already made, which I keep in the fridge. So we're gonna start off with 2.5 cups of almond milk. I'm using almond milk just because I really do like that nutty flavor. It's a little bit lighter, and especially if you have an intolerance to dairy, I think it's a perfect solution for you. Then I'm gonna add in a cup of frozen strawberries. If you wanted to use fresh strawberries, like for instance, you're watching this when strawberries are in season, you can do that, but you might wanna add a couple of ice cubes or something just, to add that icy touch to it. Otherwise, frozen strawberries are something that you can always keep on hand in your freezer at any time. Then we're gonna add in a really ripe banana to the point where I'm afraid it might look super bruised, but that's the best kind because it's really sweet. Can you use a frozen banana? Yes, you can, because I keep frozen bananas in my freezer all the time. When they get too ripe, I don't know what to do with them right away. I just have them on hand. Then we're gonna add in a cup of kale. So this is a packed cup. So you get a measuring cup and you really pack it in. Be generous with your greens because that's the super green part of this smoothie. And I have a packed cup of baby spinach. And then we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of my homemade raisin paste. And you can do less if you want to do it, because I think the first time I tried it with 2, I felt like it was maybe just not sweet enough. For our preference, it's up to you. You can't really go wrong. So I'm going to go with 3 because I feel like that's a lot of greens. And that's it. You just got to whip it up. If you wanted it to be thicker, again, adding a frozen banana would help, or even adding yogurt. I just wanted to note, I suggest getting a pretty powerful blender for this because if you don't, then the speckles of the green won't completely blend in together with the smoothie. It'll just be like a brownish colored smoothie with green specks. guys, I think that's it. And full disclosure, if you wanted to make this while you're kidnapped, good luck to you because it's pretty loud. This should be enough for 2 to 3 people. Well, actually more like 2 and Lincoln. And that's it. We're just gonna give it a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bottoms up. It doesn't taste too grassy, if you know what I mean. And that's what I like about it. I don't know if it's like the almond milk or just the raisin paste that kind of dulls it down.
It's sweeter than it looks.
It's a good observation because it does look kind of grassy and green.
It doesn't taste like, I don't know, those TV shows where you have like the green juice or green smoothie and everyone hates it. This one actually tastes really good.
Yeah, probably because I didn't put weird stuff in it. It's just green because of kale and spinach, which is pretty normal. I think a lot of people put that in their everyday smoothies too. But I think the raisin paste really adds this kind of like natural soft sweetness that doesn't taste like honey or agave, you know, it's not sharp. And all around, it just works well together. Don't you think it's the almond milk? It's like, kind of adds like a nutty...
Yeah, it's like, feels like wholesome. Not thick, but like you feel like there's a substance. Right.
That was good. I'm impressed, Joe. And the funny thing is that it really is Lincoln approved because we made this for him for dinner just to get some more veggies into him. And he really liked it. He had 2 cups full, 2 kid-sized cups full, but I was impressed by that. I mean, would you eat this for breakfast or a snack?
I'm almost done drinking it. So, yes.
There's more. Would you like more?
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good amount for especially like our little family. I'll just save some. And for busy folks, you can do this even the night before, like assemble your ingredients into the jar of your blender and put it in the fridge overnight. And in the morning, just blend it up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so if you're really busy, put in a thermos, a little tumbler to go. This would be a good little breakfast.
Yep.
And for substitutions, in addition to this, you can thicken it up by adding even some oatmeal. You can grind it up, it'll be heartier. You could also add some chia seeds, flaxseed, and also you can add yogurt, like I mentioned before, which would add a nice little thick creaminess to it. Well, there's nothing much more to say except for I actually think it's pretty good.
I'm almost done with my second half.
Yeah, it's like not too sweet, it's not too green.
It goes down really easy.
It's mellow, yeah. So give it a try, reset that button. After the new year, I really did want to post this for like kind of a jumpstart resolution type of thing. We were traveling, I didn't have time, but I still think it's great now. It's still winter here, and it's still time to reset and detox and be a little bit healthier. So, well, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, remember to push like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell for notifications so that you know every time we post a new video. Anyways, thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Cheers. That was really good.